But people have been getting confused when I count down and starting their runs. Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Are we good?
You are alive. One whole
Alive. Time to start the disaster train.
Hooray!
Random, how much do you actually know about this run?
I know a couple of the boss names.
Alright, that's good enough. Alright, and you know what? 3, 2, 1, let's go.
Good luck, bud.
Thank you. I'm gonna need it. I don't even know what to talk about, dude.
Oh, first off, let me just say to everyone who's here tuning in, thank you. Be sure to spread the word. Be sure to host this stream. Get the word out. You know, we gotta just get this stream up bumping. You know what I'm saying? Spread the love, share the love, spread the wealth. Let's go. Come on, Degen dash 3, right?
Alright, so
3.
as Rename has a complete change of heart, I guess I should mention that unlike the other Zero games, we don't have like a shield or anything. That we just have a fist that we punch things with.
The fist is the best Z weapon anyway.
It's really good. The charge version does the same amount of damage as the charge saber, so we'll use that a lot in boss fights. Biggest thing right now is the route that I'm using. We craft a certain part. This game has a crafting system where the guy in this store craft parts with them. Enemies drop random parts. We can manipulate 3 out of the 4 drops that we need. Technically 4 out of the 4, but that manipulation was just made like 12 hours ago or something like that. So 2 parts are in the stage that are coming up. They're at the very end of the stage, so I have to carry manipulation throughout the whole stage. It's not that difficult, but it's also pretty easy to mess up. Hopefully I get it. If I don't, it's not a big deal. I can just farm for the parts later, but it's a bit random for the farming. It's kind of annoying. Alright, yeah, we already messed it up.
No, you're doing good, man.
Oh, I literally already messed it up, dude.
What is this, a minute for an item drop you're talking about?
What do you mean?
You messed it up. What are you talking about? What did you mess up?
Yeah, there's like a jump I have to do and I cut it short, so it messed up the... Alright. Parts I needed were from the little spider things in that helicopter. We didn't get any of them out of sheer luck. So I'll have to farm for them later. So as I said, Charge Knuckle does the same amount of damage as the Charge Saber. So I kind of just alternate between Charge Knuckle and Saber attacks.
Really? I had no idea the Charge Knuckle did that.
Yeah. Makes combos pretty easy and fast. So for actual boss order, the route's based on, well, 1 getting double jump as soon as possible, which is the thing we're trying to craft. And also around getting the useful EX skills quick. So we'll be doing Popola first. Technically it would be faster to do Mandrigo first, but it's a lot more inconsistent and a real pain, so just not even gonna bother.
Now in this game there was a new introduced weather effect that would change the levels in the boss fights. Does that have any effect on the speedrun at all?
Yeah, so in the other Zero games, you have to have an A rank to get the boss weapons. And when you're in A rank, bosses also have an extra attack. In this game, it's just changed to you play a different version of the stage, like it's slightly harder, and both of those things will happen. We play 6 out of the 8. Whoops, I don't know what I was trying there, but we'll just do the easy strat next time. So we do 6 out of the 8 on the hard version, but we only use 5 of the weapons. Is actually a lot faster on hard. Just because his stage has low gravity on hard mode, and you can just skip over most of it. I haven't done the stage like this in forever, dude. Yeah, so
What
were you gonna say?
this block section? You haven't done it like this in a while?
Yeah, so the blocks and the ropes are like on a global cycle. So what I tried to go for earlier was like an early cycle. So it makes the blocks move like in a different pattern than I'm used to. And yeah, it's really easy to get crushed there.
Z games in general tend to have that problem. Lots
Oh, yeah.
of one-hit deaths, pratfalls in every stage.
Alright, didn't get the part. That's fine. Grind for it in Mandrago.
Heck yeah.
That dropped a part. Not taking any risks.
So is this is Poplin Rooster's stage?
Yeah.
Right? Okay.
So, Popla, he likes to freeze you. Basically, so the big issue with this game as a speedrun is that there's like a ton of RNG. And no joke, every single boss except for the 2 intro bosses are random and can waste time. That's Popla's EX attack, which just stops everything for like 5 seconds, and it's really annoying.
Well done.
Well, thanks. I only died. The dumb thing, but it's going pretty well. Yeah, so as far as bosses go, Mandrago, which is the next boss, is one of the worst. Another one of the worst is actually the final boss. Both forms. So, a pretty good speed game.
What about Popla? How does he rank on best to worst?
I was gonna make a list, and he actually wasn't that high up. On average, he's not that bad. Same thing with Gemblem. Gemblem can be like the worst, but I would actually put Fatal higher than Popla.
Fatal is the worst boss for sure.
Yeah, for sure. Right, so the EX skill we got from Popla is Time Stop, and it's a really good EX skill for not its intended purpose. Yeah, because we
Now,
can
what
just,
is that being new?
you know about damage stacking, right?
I mean, I may know about it.
Well, you're here. You can explain it, right?
Shoot. Damage stacking is, say you have different tiers of attacks, right? Like your sword is attack 1, a gun is attack 2, and a fist is attack 3. If you do
that's the
attack
part.
1, 2, 3, then all those attacks will do damage to the guy. But if you do 2, 1, 3, the damage stack may end after 1, so 3 won't go. Right? So you gotta know what order to do each attack in to stack for maximum damage. Right?
That's a completely different thing, but I'll give you an A for effort. Oh.
Thanks, man. I
Get
only know
up the wall.
I don't really research the games I run. I just run them.
Yeah, so what he was explaining was the combo system, which I'll get into a bit more later. This is Mandrago. Mandrago's awful. Let's see what she'll decide to do today. She'll spin to win. That's bad. What am I doing? Stop spinning! Alright. That looked really bad, but that's actually honestly above average. So yeah, damage stacking is basically when you have two hitboxes overlapping a hitbox at the same time, they'll deal damage on alternating frames. So in the case of that mini boss, it would deal 4 damage for the charge attack and then 7 damage for the charge slash on every other frame, or like on alternating frames. And we abuse that to shit.
Would you know if that comes into play in Z3?
It comes to play in Z1 and Z2. I don't think Z3 uses it that much.
Okay.
It's very rarely used in Z2. It's used heavily in Z3, or Z1 rather. There's some more damage stacking. That's the worst pattern he can give. Shoutouts to Dragon. Oh yeah, that dragon has more health than the final boss, by the way. By like a significant amount.
Mini bosses in Z games tend to be almost as annoying as real bosses.
Oh, agreed. Right, so these pillar enemies are the last enemies I need to part from, and it's completely random. Supposedly it's a 1 in 8 chance. Oh boy, it's like we're on the grind. It's 1, 2, 3, 4.
We're looking for a drop that has a wrench icon, and supposedly it has a 1 in 8
5.
chance.
Yep,
drop.
1 in 8.
But earlier today, Nuuu did a practice run and killed 43 of these things before he got one. So,
We're at
1 in
7.
8 is a myth.
Oh, nope, there it is. That's the 8th one.
On 8th? What?
Yo, and there's the other part I needed that I completely forgot I needed.
This is the run now, folks.
Oh, okay.
Get your bets in. Well, okay. You're good.
Wow, what a pattern. Alright, so now we have all the parts we need. So we're gonna go and craft double jump, which will be used for the entire rest of the run.
I'm already invested, man. This is it. This is the run.
This is why 04 is a better speed game than 03. Get double jump like right away.
Well, you know. We can talk about that later.
Alright.
Just to clarify, Z4 is like a entry level Z speedrunning game.
Well there.
Z3 is where the big boys hang out. So, just to clarify. I'm just kidding.
Whoops. Thought that might have happened. Alright. Now we actually have it equipped. Crap. Stop running into everything.
I don't know if I'd call them opinions. Hello. Only crazy people run Z4.
Oh, that's different. That's different.
Ooh. Oh boy.
I can honestly say he's never died to that, or never not died to that.
I've never seen it.
Oh my god. Hello?
Amen.
Okay. So, ignoring everything that just happened, yeah. As long as I don't die on this elevator, we should be fine.
Nice, you didn't die.
Yeah, real proud of myself. Never gotten hit by that fire. This run is something for sure.
Now those things that were busting out of the tubes back there, those are like messed up baby elves. And in the lore of this game, baby elves are the souls of the robot masters from the previous Mega Man series. So, gotta watch out for them.
Is that actually how it is?
Yeah, man, totally.
Yeah?
Oh, is your stream froze for me?
Did it?
Yeah, it froze for me. Let me check out the main stream.
It's fine on my end.
Yeah, you're good. Just for some reason, mine froze up.
Alright, so... I haven't said anything at all. We got Fenrir's EX Tail. Fenrir's EX Tail is kind of useless. It has like very specific purposes. Probably honestly be faster to do them on easy. But never mind that. Coming up to Craft. Craft is like by far the hardest fight in the game. But it's also like the most fair, I guess.
Fair? Craft?
Yeah. Until he decides to roll into you, and then you deboost right into a bayonet.
Yeah. I can see that.
Alright, this Axeloid should drop health. Did, and I almost missed it.
Just rescuing some innocents because
Yeah,
it's because of Craft, right?
Yeah. Basically, he's like attacking the settlement, trying to get niche, and these ungrateful people, we have to save them, and then fight Craft.
He's pulling the old backstab maneuver on you.
Yeah, pretty much.
Trail maneuver.
We're not going to attack them directly. Hold on. There's a bayonet. Should probably heal. Considering I'm at 0 lives.
Maybe you should.
I don't even know where an easy 1-up is. I think there's one Pegasus. That's pretty far away.
Craft fight is always so sketchy.
Yeah, that's definitely true. Right, yeah, anyway, this game is a combo system, right? You can combo saber attacks into each other. Each attack is kind of given a level, so both the single slash and charge slash count as like level 1, and then you can go into level 2, which could be any number of different things, like some buster shot, or the second slash of a triple slash, and all that.
Hey, that sounds a lot like what I mistakenly described damage stacking as.
Yeah, what a coincidence that is.
I swear I've been running these games for like 5 years, okay? I just don't know all the hot tech.
So, oh yeah, I should probably equip the actual weapon I'm gonna use. Yeah, we'll be doing like charge slash or charge knuckle and then an up down because it's like a really quick combo that does a lot of damage. As seen there, get bonked on the head by a rock. I'm probably gonna grab the full HP up here. It's like a frame too early to pause. Ropes are really annoying. For reference to anybody ever. Do I even have enough? Don't. Well, there goes my entire sub tank.
When did the Mega Man series start, like, carrying over health fills into E-tanks? I never had.
That's, yeah, X1.
Okay.
Hello? Why did I clip the corner? There's some health I can get in Titanion, I think.
Beautiful stage. Nice sunset in the back. Really gotta
Agreed.
appreciate that.
And we get to go into the shithole of Titanion stage next. So yeah, another thing about this game that a lot of people actually don't like, every stage is like a gimmick, kind of. So Popola was the moving blocks, well, yeah, Gemblem was the particle beam, Ice and Fenry. This stage has a heat counter. Also we make like mad use of the double jump. You don't die if you hit full health or full heat. You just take, I think, 4 damage. But it's still really annoying, and obviously the boss fight's gonna have it too. We do this stage on easy because it's a lot faster because the heat rises really quickly. Hold on. And because Titanion's EX skill is kind of useless. The old route used to get it because you can use it to do extra damage to the final boss when you normally can't damage them. But it's really not worth it.
One thing I don't think we mentioned about the Knuckle is it can actually sort of break apart enemies and take parts of their weapons. So you can see right now he's using a big old axe.
Oh, yeah.
I think that it does the damage of a full charge saber.
It does more than a full charge saber, actually. and it's really good.
So unfortunately, the axe isn't available on every stage, but we're gonna abuse it here since we got it.
Oh, this is bad. Alright, we're fine. We're fine. Lemonade is coming from the sun. Milk. I don't see it often, but that's where it comes from. Okay, so yeah, next is Kraken. Kraken is one of those bosses that like can just waste your time.
You haven't been keeping up with your boss ranks, by the way, man.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we don't want to be at A rank once we hit Fortress stages, because after these 8 main stages, it goes back to the regular. You have to be at A rank for them to do their EX attack. Thankfully, it's like impossible to actually be in A rank going into those stages due to mission points. I think you always D rank at least at after Titanion. Also, here's another dragon. In case you missed the last one.
I meant more like your personal ranking of the bosses.
Oh, right. Yeah, Kraken would be pretty high up there, but it really depends on the regular or the refight. Oh, I forgot that thing was there.
What about what's your favorite Z boss in general across all series?
Okay, that's a tough one. I think I'm gonna have to throw that one to my boy Phoenix Magnion.
Really? Not Glacier the Cactank.
But Phoenix is the Z4 reject that couldn't be. So this is what I don't want Kraken to do, because now I have to switch weapons, pull him out of this stupid goop.
And by goop, you mean interdimensional portal.
I was very, very close to game overing there.
No, not Nuuu. Nuuu doesn't game over.
Yeah, Kraken can waste a lot of time. For record, that was like 12 seconds off my ILPB, which is like 20 seconds off of good IL time. Okay, so here's Pegasus. Pegasus is like top of the chain, bad too.
Pegasulta Eclair.
Claire. I have to do a weapon swap here because Kraken was an idiot. That's not a weapon swap. I actually don't remember where the 1-up is in this stage.
I'm sure you'll find it. I believe in you.
Oh, I'm pretty sure it's up here. I don't... Getting owned.
Oh man.
Found it!
Congrats, dude.
And there's spikes there that I completely forgot about.
Well, at least you didn't die to him.
I'm probably gonna die to this dragon.
What? The dragon's the easiest thing in the game, dude. He just has a lot of HP.
I'll pull out 2-shot him. Well, yeah, you can kill those dragons in 2 shots. That's the fastest you can kill them without junk armor.
Not an easy thing to do.
Yeah, it's actually pretty annoying.
Don't let Nuuu just brush over that like it's no big deal. Maybe no big
I'm
deal.
gonna
to
die, dude. I died.
Oh,
Alright, so
wow.
that 1-up was wasted, unfortunately.
well, after you showed off on the dragon, I mean, it only makes sense you would do that. Gotta balance it out. You don't want to put on too good of a show because somebody's got to follow this act.
I'm gonna actually fill up my sub tank. I haven't done this in a while. Alright. Still grab the one in Mino. I just don't want to get the boss rush with 0 lives. That would suck.
Yeah. You could always just take a quick game over at the beginning of the stage.
I would be giving up though. This is going very, very well. I'm missing every attack. He's not dead. Thought that would kill him. Oh, he's dead.
Pegasus Ulti gets my vote for the worst boss in this game.
I would strongly disagree, but you have your opinion.
With who? Who would you say is the worst?
Oh, I
Mino?
would put Whale, Gemblum, Mandrago, Cyball all over him.
Whale doesn't count.
Whale
Cyball
counts.
doesn't count. That's the final boss, and Cyball's a mini boss.
Cyball is the boss of cyberspace.
But he doesn't. He
does
doesn't get his
count.
own portrait.
Yeah, because he's too big.
Mino's too big. He's bigger than Ball. Let's not fight you. Okay, we're here to put on a good show. All right.
I died like 5 times. I think a good show is out of the question.
No.
There's a one up here, but I don't know if I can get it. I've never actually tried to get it with proper strats. I think the weather. Oh, I can get it.
I believe in you all along, man. I knew you could do it.
Get up the ledge. Alright. Here's our last use of time stop. For whatever reason, this thing feels a lot harder to damage stack on. Just die. Okay. So, like I said, we do this stage because, or with hard weather, even though his EX still is useless because of Ograv. He's right here. Just kind of do this.
Beautiful.
Good
Absolutely
stage.
beautiful.
Mino is pretty low on the idiot scale. He is definitely on the idiot scale, both literally and metaphorically.
I feel like casually he's way harder.
Yeah, definitely. I missed! Okay, that was almost scary.
Yeah, it was.
I almost, like, lost my extra 1-up. Are we a C rank? I think I'm at 79. Be hilarious.
Just close. Hanging on.
Right. Steel's gonna ask us to save one more time, which we respectfully decline. And this is where Kraft goes idiot too. And he takes over the space station and is going to fire at the one actual civilization left world to try and kill Dr. Whale. But he's too dumb to realize that it'll also kill everybody else. So we have to go and kill him before he kills everybody. This is the worst stage in the game, by the way. Or one of 2. The music owns though, so I'm gonna be quiet.
So it's a short stage anyway, right?
If things go appropriately, yeah.
Music in the Z series very divisive. I don't like it. Everybody else does, and I get crap for it. Cast your ballots in chat. Good song.
Alright, that went well. That stage can just go wrong for no apparent reason. It's really annoying.
Exemplary platform skills, Nuuu.
Okay. Sure. I probably should have healed, but fuck it.
Ballsy.
So the next stage is actually really cool. There's 4 buttons that you have to go and pull. So you start in the middle, and there's 4 different paths you take, and then once you pull the button, you go back to the middle. And then you pull them all, you fight the boss. The boss sucks ass, but the stage itself is pretty cool. And it flows really nice, and the music's really good. But, yeah, keeping up with the trend, the boss is awful. The boss has 2 different patterns it can give you, and then between the patterns it can do 2 other patterns where you can't damage it. Yeah, we'll see it. Probably.
Probably.
Probably. Oh yeah, there's a lot of doors, by the way. Whoops. I know a lot of the complaints that I've heard from this game is that it, like, kind of throws the knuckle at you and expects you to use it a lot. This, I think, is actually the only stage where you're 100% required to use a knuckle. There's no other way to pull the buttons. Knuckle owns, people should use it anyway.
Yeah. Frick the haters, dude.
Yeah, this side sucks. Hey, that's like the smoothest I've ever done that. Lava is obviously insta-kill. Those rocks that were dropping from the vents, if they land in the lava, they splash lava out of it. Those do 8 damage, so they're not insta-kill, but do shot you. Or maybe it's 6. It looks like 6. Okay.
Yeah, look like 6.
Something does 8 damage there. I forget what it is. Hopefully I don't die to this idiot. We're good. Yeah, we grab a gang gun so we can break through those blocks. Otherwise you have to wait for bombs to come and blow in up, and it's really awful. This gang gun right here is actually here to prevent soft locking, because when you die, the blocks respawn.
So smart of the developers.
Yeah. So they knew that section was terrible and included gang guns on the left side specifically for that. Thank God. so this is the last button. We're gonna be making our way back to the center. Now that they're all pulled. Because we gotta kill the security system. Or something like that. I actually don't remember the reason for this.
Where's your 4-part Cyball for Interface Z emotes?
Is that actually a thing? Or are you just
gotta make
messing
it.
with- No, I'm not. No, Cyball doesn't deserve any attention. This isn't even Cyball, this is random. Okay, so this is
Random Bandom.
this is the bad pattern. Okay. Both bad patterns. I'm gonna heal before I die. Alright, and he's dead.
Rip Random Bandom.
So, the next stage is also a stage I would consider one of the worst, and possibly the worst boss in the game too. Not in terms of luck, but just like sheer stupidity. He's actually very consistent. But yeah, he's really stupid. He does a lot of damage. Yeah. These things are on global cycles. I went too early there. Way too early, apparently. Alright, and there's a set of platforms that are also global cycled in the second half of the stage. It's joy, this game loves global cycles. I have no idea where these things are right now. We're alive. That's all that matters.
Crazy stage.
This boss is dumb. Missed. Wait. I'm just gonna heal again. You know what? Screw it. Make it easy. After one cycle through, another hit would kill me. That's why I healed, just to make it easy and not have to dodge around like an idiot. Now we don't have anything in our sub tank though. Fine, probably.
Our refights next?
Yep. Yeah, we're already almost at the end of the game. So we have to fight all 8 bosses again, and then the final boss. This is like the RNG Hell Gauntlet. It's awful. ILPB for this stage. Oh, nice death. ILPB for this stage is a 408. World record gets like a 448 or something, and then the theory task gets like a 303. So
Right in the middle.
right in the middle, dude. Well, just how much variance. Well, as long as I don't die on Pegasus, we should be fine. Pegasus or Titanium. I didn't grab any health for whatever reason. This can only end well.
Yeah, you'll get health after you beat the bosses. No big deal.
No, I probably won't. Us Popla goes really easy on me. That's kind of easy. Grab the big one and then the small one.
Not bad.
Oh. 1 HP short.
Damn.
Yeah, like half these refights are the same, and then like half of them are different.
Because these are all based on if they were at their top weather, right? Or
Yeah.
good weather.
There's also the fact that we have different EX skills for some of them. We also don't have the axe for Titanion.
Oh yeah, that's right, that's right.
One short again. Okay, these have been really interesting emblem patterns.
Gimblem is also boss. I hate a lot, but people who actually run this game say he's not that bad.
He's not that bad, because he usually averages out to about the same time loss every time. But he can be a real dick if he wants to. Surprised I didn't take a hit there. Yo, perfect. Was that damageless? Get a nice 12 health. Or no, it wasn't damageless.
What? Damageless? Yeah, you took a hit right at the beginning.
Yeah, I was about to say. I usually do. So,
But, I mean, only getting hit once is really good.
yeah. Take the full. Interesting pattern.
That same Indrago. She's heavily variant, right? What she can do to you.
Yeah. Because you're DPS, the refight typically tends to go a lot easier than the first fight, but she can still kill you pretty easily if she decides to. For whatever reason, Titanion starts the refight with that pattern like 95% of the time. I don't know why. That was really close. So Titanion, Titanion and Pegasus are by far the two easiest to die to in the refights. So we didn't fight Pegasus with hard weather, but now we have to, and the gimmick is that there's weather that pushes you around. So we can just kind of like jump into a pit kind of easily.
Or get pushed into there as a result of taking damage.
Yeah. Or he could just throw me into a pit. Or I could get like a really clean fight like that. That works too.
Nice. Best Pegasus fight I ever done seen.
Oh, thanks, buddy. You know who makes the best death noise?
He makes the best noises in general.
That is true.
I'm a big fan of his Dadu.
Dadu. Alright, so refights are done. I have 0 lives going into final boss. but that's fine. So we mentioned earlier that the axe is only in very few stages. This is the other stage.
I'm back.
Welcome back, buddy. I just mentioned our good friend Axe.
Oh, yeah.
Yo, I just got a 1-up. So yeah, this guy's an idiot and very RNG heavy. I just jumped into him. Rarely seen Fenry EX skill. This pattern's actually pretty rare, but I keep getting it in like actual runs.
I was about to say, it doesn't seem rare because I see it a lot when I
Like,
watch your streams.
when I do it, IL attempts, I rarely ever get it. Oh, and like runs, I get it all the time, even if it's really bad runs like this one.
Hey man, this run's just great. Come
Also,
on.
this is the final form of the final boss, so get ready on time.
I thought there was one more in between.
Ah. What is this pattern? Yeah, so he can just kind of decide not to do anything. And it's really awful.
You can see that timer in the upper right. It's not a super high possibility, but it is always a possibility.
Yeah, he can literally just stall until that timer runs out. Also time.
52,
Way to go, buddy.
23.
Oh, thanks. This run had like what, 5 deaths?
Oh yeah, maybe. Didn't
What's,
have any game overs.
Yeah, no game overs.
What's your personal record, young man?
48-12?
19.
19? Somewhere around there, I think. Yeah, 19 I think is right.
Proud of you. You
Oh,
did it.
thanks, Milk.
Said just a few days ago.
Yes, correct. Where I lost 30 seconds to the final boss.
You got anything you wanna say? Anything you wanna leave with?
This game sucks.
This game may suck, but the Z series in general, wow, what
Yeah.
a good community.
As
Huh?
Z-Series is a really good community. And, like, the games as a whole are really good. Like,
Great
even
games to run.
even this game, I would say, is better than any X game. IMO,
This is
I
the
can
last
agree.
run of this game ever being done. as well?
probably. This is actually the first marathon run for this game ever. This game has never been in a marathon as far as I'm aware. I do plan on submitting it to SGDQ.
I believe.
I don't believe
Also-
because this is the last time this game will ever be run. Establish this.
I'll just run a videotape of it, dude.
Bring a
Just-
VHS just like
I'll
I see
just-
it.
Do this run again. Show up the VOD.
If you want an example of just how friendly and welcoming the Z community is, check out this YouTube video I just linked. A art project done by the Z speedrunning community, showcasing our favorite boss.
God
How can
bless
you-
Glacial Cacti.
Yep, yep. Good job, Nuuu.
Oh, thanks,
Milk.
Rena.
Good job, Milk.
Thank you. Thank you. Good job, rename.
Oh, I'm so humbled. Thank you.
Thank you. I'm gonna take this off the stream now. That good with you guys?
Yeah, it's fine. This ending sucks anyway.
See you later.